Hi everybody. I'm just going to check my phone really quick. If you guys will please comment and let me know if you can hear and see me okay. Oh, I'm so glad, Suzanne. I was wondering, she got her catalog is what she said, and I am going to talk a little bit about that color swatch. But I'm glad you got your catalog. That was quick because I just mailed it out yesterday. Yesterday. I was hoping to get them in the mail. Thanks, Brianna, for letting me know that you can hear and see me. Thanks, guys, everybody else that commented too. Let me try to get my phone situated. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Mary. Okay, great. I like to pull it up on my desktop because I can see the comments better. I've got contacts in today. I haven't worn them in about a year. And they seem to kind of be working pretty good. So we'll see. My phone keeps falling. It doesn't want to... I need to get a cradle. So I'm propping it up between my pencil sharpener and my stapler. So, and it doesn't want to stay. I kind of like propping it so that way I can see. I had it propped perfectly until I moved it. There, maybe it'll hold. Maybe if I don't touch it. Hey, Kathleen. So everybody that ordered the BOGO items, they went in the mail yesterday as well. So you should be getting those. I did take advantage of putting your guys' catalogs in there. You would not believe how much it cost me on shipping and handling to mail out the catalogs I mailed out. It was crazy. I'm just trying to read some of the comments. Oh, good, Janet. I hope you liked it. Janet said she got her make and take. Okay, I'm going to jump right in because we have a lot to talk about. And I'm going to show you guys first the giveaway for today. So I want to say there was another Judy Parr. If you're on here, I haven't seen you pop up yet. But Judy, you won one of the make and takes 2 for sharing last week's video, and you did not fill out the claim prize or comment or anything. So if you're watching, or if anybody knows her, tag her so she can get her make and take. And if I don't hear from her by next Wednesday, I'll give that one away next Wednesday. You know what, Gina? I had a small little like easel for my phone when I was rearranging my craft room, and now I can't find it. I had it and even put it over here by my computer because that's what I intended to do with it, but now I don't know where it's at. So this week's, again, share the video, and this is a make and take. I'll show you the card in just a minute that we're going to make. It looks like I have quite a glare. Let me see if I can move over, if that's going to help. I hope you guys can see it. But share the video, and this is going to be what you guys will be entered to get for this week's make and take, okay? Good morning. I'm sitting outside on this beautiful... You know, my husband's on the lake fishing, and I have to go to work as soon as I get done with this video, so that is my day today. Not very happy about that, but what can you do? Okay, and I have to confess, I'm a little bit behind on purchasing additional stamp sets so I can use them for my giveaway, and so this week I don't have a stamp set. I'm sorry, but I do have something really good. So this was in my pre-order I could get at On Stage in April, and it's the Delightfully Detailed Note Cards and Envelopes. And it looks like there are 20 envelopes and cards, and these have like the water color wash on the front of them. So I thought those were really pretty, and it's going to be... Hey, Scotty, my husband's watching, and he knows I don't like him to watch. It makes me nervous. So get off here. Go back to fishing. Okay, and so then the other giveaway I'm going to do is the Real Red ribbon. And so this is another beautiful ribbon. It's a new one in the new catalog. So since we're so close to the new catalog being released, I thought I would give away some new items that you guys can't yet get. So this is the giveaway. If you comment on the video and share it, you'll be entered for this one. And the other one is just for sharing. The make and take packet is just for sharing. Okay, I'm just going to try to... Everybody's saying hi to my husband. He's ornery. He knows that it makes me nervous. He tells me when he's home, he tells me he's going to join. And I keep yelling at him and telling him, don't do it. It makes me nervous when I know. I don't know what it is. It's with somebody I know, it makes me nervous when I know that they're watching me. I don't know. Okay, so let me... I've got a bunch of stuff I've got to share with you guys today. I'm just trying to get my notes down here pulled up. So I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm just going to go over these that I already have done that we've already talked about a ton of time. And I won't spend a lot of time on that. But you only have a few days left to purchase the Share What You Love suite. And I am offering a class with that. So if you purchase, depending on which bundles you purchase, I'll spit that out in a second. You'll get, depending on which one you purchase, the Just Getting Started earns all 3 card make and takes for May. And the A Little More Please earns the May free card packet, video, and PDF download to make 3 cards. And then if you purchase the Gotta Have It All bundle, you, I think I skipped one. Hold on a second. Let me see. Nope, maybe I didn't. Okay. Yes, I did. So if you purchase the Gotta Have It All, it earns you all 3 May card packets, the videos and the PDF, and you'll make 6 cards. If you purchase the In Color with that suite, you'll get the video to make 4 additional In Color cards, okay? And those videos are done and already been shared with the people that's already purchased it, but you have until the 31st. And hi, Diane. And don't forget, guys, too, that the freebies go away. Anything on that flyer that's marked free goes away after June 1st. It's not in the new catalog. You won't get the free products. So this is a great opportunity to get those free products and get the videos and the PDFs from me. Since you're getting it all and you're getting the paper, I'm not providing the card stock for this class. That's the only thing different. And then I wanted to tell you too about my paper share. So this is great. I've had a lot of people already sign up. I'm only going to do a certain amount because I don't want to get overwhelmed and not be able to do what I know I can do. So if you guys are interested in the paper share, you can visit my blog. There's more information there as well. I'm just gonna, every time I transition to a new slide, I lose my place and I have to scroll back down on the left side of the screen to figure out where I was at. So bear with me. Hey Karen, glad you caught me live. Okay, yes, Susan says that she got her color swatch and she loves it. I'll talk about that in just a minute, Susan. Again, that was an ordeal, let me tell you. So with the paper share, you're going to get 84 6x6 sheets, and there is an add-on option, and it's $24.10 plus $7.20 shipping and handling, and I will order those as soon as I'm allowed to on June 1st. When I can order all the papers. I have some of them, but not all of them. And then the add-on, you'll receive 60 sheets that measure 6x6, and it's $32.50 plus $7.20, and you'll get 10 sheets of all the new In Colors. So that's my paper share. And if you want all the new In Colors, but you can't afford to get them all at once, you don't want to get them all at once, you can join my In Color Club, and it'll run for 5 months from June to October. And you'll get each month a paper pack, 24 full sheets, the embossing powder, a marker, ribbon, binder clips, re-inker, and the ink pad. And let me switch over to this one. So you'll, this one is $41.25 plus $7.20 shipping and handling. And if you live local to me and you want to participate in this, we can arrange for you guys to pick it up, me to meet you somewhere. Something like that. Okay, and I really hope a lot of you, I've had a few people sign up for this, but I was really hoping to get this going so every year we could do it, and it would help you guys get your new In Colors. And this one is the one I'm most excited to share with you guys today. I'm going to have my very first retreat. And it is going to be July 21st. It's going to be at Miller's Mary Manor, where I'm holding my new location for my card and coffee class. And everybody that attends will get a goodie bag, lunch, snack and candy, coffee, tea, and water. I'm going to do price patrol and make and takes. I'm going to bring all my supplies. We'll have a big shot station, a color station with all my ink pads, inspiration statement station with card ideas that you guys could make, and punches, stamp sets, my framelits, everything like that. So you can bring your own product to work on, your own scrapbooking, crafting, whatever you want to bring to work on that day, or you can just work on the make and takes. It's going to be so much fun. When you do like an overnight stamp camp, or where it's a couple of days, they do what they call pillow gifts. But since this is just going to be an all-day event, I'm still going to do the pillow gifts. So you'll get 3 gifts from me throughout the day. So I am just super, super excited. I've had so many people already reach out and comment about this to me and want more information. And I will tell you, I am going to try to offer this as a to-go. I'm going to just fix that a little bit. I am going to offer this, if I can, as a retreat to go in a box. So anybody that takes my online classes that might be interested in doing this online, I'll mail it to you. Of course, you wouldn't get the lunch. But we will have to use the bigger boxes because there's going to be so much stuff that I have to send that it's going to take one of the bigger boxes. And then one of the last things I want to talk to you guys about is this Saturday is my local card and coffee class. It's from 3 to 5. And like I just said, it's at the new location, Miller's Mary Manor. It's a nursing home here locally. And I have to be honest, when my friend that attends my classes suggested this, I thought, oh no, a nursing home. We can't do that because everybody knows what nursing home smells like. Not trying to be rude or mean. I worked in one. I loved nursing homes. It was my favorite job. I started working there in the kitchen when I was 15 and a half. I wasn't quite 16. I had to work on a work permit and restricted hours for the first 6 months. But I absolutely loved it. And I loved being around the people. But sometimes it didn't smell the best. Let's be honest. So that was my first concern. But I went and toured it. I have a family member that works there. She's in administration. And I went and toured it with her. And it's at the front of the building. You have to go through 2 double doors before you get into the nursing home part. So this is what they call a community room. I didn't even know it existed until I went that day to look at it. And I was just blown away. And I'm just going to give a shout out to Miller's because they have a walking pool. And I want to say that it's 55 or 50 and older. You get to use it for free. They have an exercise room. You get to use it for free. This community room, they offer this to the public. And I hope you guys can tell by that picture, it's a huge room. We can separate the tables now. We can spread out. The other place was beautiful. The card and coffee place that I used, I loved it as well. But the only thing I didn't like was they had 2 huge long tables and they had to be scooted together because there just was not enough room in the room to spread out. I'm gonna change. Hold on, guys, just a second because I want to see. Hey Tracy, I didn't even see you popped on here. Hey Carol from Indiana, you're my neighbor. I don't know why, but on my laptop, when people are commenting, they're at the top, and I have to keep scrolling instead of being at the bottom. Oh, Janet says she uses it for club. Isn't it beautiful, Janet? I absolutely love it. I did not know anything. I didn't even know that they had all this stuff until I went and toured it. So I'm super excited for Saturday. I'll have coffee. We'll have water for everybody there. I'm going to buy some refreshments. So we make 3 cards. And it's $10, are free with the minimum purchase at the event. If you don't make the purchase at the event, then you still have to pay the $10. If you would later, like maybe 24 hours later, submit an order, I would give you the $10 back at our next meeting, our club class. And then anybody that brings a friend this week is going to get a free goodie bag. And let me get back over to me and not me. Not me. Hold on a minute, guys. There we go. That's what I wanted. So anybody that brings a friend is going to get a free goodie bag this week. And this is the goodie bag. So bring a friend, and I'll have a little surprise in that for you guys. And then anybody who has never attended but wants to attend, you will get a free card pass this week. So you won't have to pay anything for the card class, okay? It's just a way of trying to get more people out and just have a fun time. You know what, Tracy? I seen the PM, but I did not have time to read it before I went live. I just saw it before I went live. So I'll read it and get back to you, hopefully before I go to work. But if not, sometime tonight I will respond back to that, okay? So the next thing then, guys, that I want to share with you is in your catalog. This is what you're going to be getting as well. My mouse keeps freezing up and doesn't want to move. Mary, I wish you lived closer to. You are my biggest support. You and Cindy, my other customer, but I don't think she's on here. But you guys just support me so much. And Carol, I am in Warsaw, Indiana. Where are you? Are you local? Hopefully you are, and you can start attending. So in your catalog, you guys would have received this little news flyer, and I just wanted to share with you really quick, so that way when the new catalog comes out, you don't have to, if you want to wait to purchase these stamp sets because you want to take one of my classes, because there's so many of you that do, then you won't have to, you can wait and not purchase them and wait until I offer them as a class. So I'm trying to help you guys that way. Hey, Nicole, I see ya. That's my friend. I work with her, and she kind of yelled at me last week because I didn't say hi, but I did say hi, and she left before she saw that I said hi. So I wanted to make sure as soon as I saw her, I say hi. So the June events, the online classes, I'm going to use the Sea of Texture, and then I'm also going to use the Rooted in Nature, and that's the one I'm going to use today to make the card class or the card with today. And then in July, I'm going to use Varied Vases and Setting Pretty. And then, of course, on here, just everything that we just went over. My card class, I've got them scheduled at my new location for the last Saturday of every month. So that should not change unless, of course, an illness or a family emergency or something like that would happen to come up. But I just want to make sure. Let me look really quick. I'm just trying to read my notes and make sure. Okay, I think that I told you everything I wanted to tell you about the retreat. Does anybody have any questions about the retreat before I get started making the card? And I also think I shared the registration for the retreat has not been posted on my site yet because I haven't opened up the registration. Hey, Paige. But I did just want to give everybody, I posted it on my Facebook page, I think yesterday, just so everybody could, note the date. So that way, if they wanted to attend, hopefully they can work around it. One of my really good friends immediately posted she'll be camping. I know the summertime is really busy for a lot of people, and we have activities that we do and things like that. But I'm going to try to do one twice a year and maybe even more. It just depends on the turnout that we get and the interest that I have. Geneva is going to be in Warsaw, Indiana, but I am going to offer it as a to-go, a retreat in a box. So I hope to have all the information posted. I know Monday is Memorial Day and a holiday, but I'm hoping that by Monday I'll have the registration open, and I'm going to do like an early bird registration. You'll save a little bit if you register between certain dates, and then have the registration, and I have to have it close at a certain time, so that way I know exactly how many people is coming and that kind of thing. So I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. But the card class information, I believe I have posted on my blog. It's always the last Saturday. It's Miller's Merry Manor. And I hope everybody can come. I'm just so excited about this that I can't even begin to tell you. Oh, and I did want to say, I don't see her on here either, but I did want to tell you, one of my really good friends sent me this. This is one of my favorite things about doing this, guys. I don't know why it looks like I have a glare today. I hope that is not the case when I go to stamping. Let me see if I put my... Maybe that'll help. That seems to help a little bit. But one of my really good friends, Anita, She's on the same team as me. She sent me this in the mail last week, and I absolutely love to read. So this bookmark was like the perfect gift for her to send me. And I'm sorry, but I have to take a drink. I do all the talking and I get very thirsty. Okay, so on to the card. I was going to make my friend Nicole that's on here. She bought a house a month ago, probably, if not longer. And I bought her a housewarming gift, and I still haven't given it to her because I wanted to make her a card to go with it. And I am a very bad friend because her things that I bought have sat on my couch downstairs for like 3 weeks, and I don't have the card made yet. So I was going to demonstrate that card, but for the last 2 weeks, she's been watching, so I don't want to do it on here. So we'll save it, and maybe I'll do it next week because I still haven't made the card, but I have to get it made really quick. So I'm hoping to have it done by Friday because I feel really bad that I haven't made it for her yet. Hey, Stacy. Stacy's from New York. I have a lot of customers. Florida and New York and California people are, I think, are the biggest communities that I have that watch and take my online classes. So anyway, I'm going to quit talking so much. This is the card I'm going to share with you guys today. And I know this card seems like it's more fall than summer, and we're heading right into summer, and it's warm and everybody's out on the beach and the ocean and things like that. But I love the stamp set. I told you guys last week that when I first saw the catalog, that was the stamp set that I knew without a doubt out of the whole catalog I had to have. And so I just could not help it. I had to make a card with it. So this is going to be the card. It is a 2-set stamp set and the framelits. So you get all of this. I want to say it's $72. It is a little bit more pricey, but when you guys see it, it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. So this is the stamp set that we're going to use today. And you know what? I knew I was going to forget something. So hold on just a second, guys. Let me see something. Okay, that's what I thought. I wanted to make sure. The colors of the new cardstock are so new to me that I have to make sure I'm saying the right name. This one is Petal Pink. And our card base is Soft Suede. And I got to grab my bone folder. So I'm going to make sure that you guys can still see me. Now I did want to share this one with you. Again, this is the one I made at On Stage in April. So this is where I actually got to see the stamp set and actually use it. You know what though? Before I do this, I did want to tell you guys and share something else with you. I knew I was going to forget this. So Susan was talking about the, hey Linda. Yeah, Mary said this is one for sure that she's going to be getting. I think a lot of people are going to feel that way. So that's why I wanted to tell you guys I'm going to do a class with it. So that way you don't get it. I do let you substitute if you already have it. So it's not really that big of a deal if you still want to take the class and get the videos. Hey, Sandy. Okay, so what I did want to go back up a little bit and tell you guys about the catalog. When I mailed you guys the catalog, I always put like a cute little survivor kit thing in there. And I'm on another demonstrator group, and a lady shared this wonderful idea, and she shared it with all of us so we could share it with our customers. And I thought, I am absolutely going to do it because I'm confused with the new color switching, the new color families, the new colors, the new names. I still have to look in the catalog and ask, check and make sure what family group is this with. Hey, Beth, thank you so much. That's so sweet. So anyway, she shared this for us to use with our customers, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I just want to tell you guys, this took me about 10 hours to make. I made 20 of them, and still I'm not done. So I have a ton more that I have to make. So I have a very busy 3-day weekend ahead of me. But this is what I sent you guys. This is mine. So she decorated hers a lot more fancy here on the front page than what I did. And I hope you guys don't get upset with me, those of you that haven't gotten your catalog. I hope I'm not spoiling the surprise, but I did want to share this. So I just decorated it kind of simple there. And this is the Whisper White, Very Vanilla, and Basic Black. So those are like our basic colors. Then I listed all the brights and punched them out for you. The regals, neutrals, and the subtles. Oh, and I did not bring an in color. Hold on just a second. I have one. And the in color. So that will help you guys learn the names and learn the groups that they go in. Diane, I am so sorry, but I cannot. I am on a, now I can't think of what it's called. I'm on a camera that will not allow me to zoom. Mary, I hope it's appreciated because my hands hurt so bad from using that banner punch, from popping those out. And like I said, it took I did not think it would take that long, but I had to print everything out on the papers, cut those, and then to pop all those out. And like I said, each time I did a family group, I had 20 was what I did for this first batch. And I have my local people that I'm now doing theirs for. So it's a lot of work, but I hope, can everybody see okay? Because I hope that is not making that a problem, but this is as close as I can get without really messing up the camera. Thank you, Mary. You're so sweet. Okay, we are going to get back to our cards. I'm just going to lay that there so that way you guys can see. Hopefully it won't get in my way. So our card base is soft suede. And I'm just going to score it right in the middle. And then I'm just going to go ahead. This is the petal pink. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that down with some snail. I'm going to try to remember to stay in the view for you guys because I get busy and forget to look and make sure that I haven't moved out of my direction. So then what I did was I took, and I think I've lost one of my papers. I've lost two of my papers. Let me see if I can find them. There they are. Thank goodness. I was starting to panic. So I took from, and you guys can get in the catalog, you can get the Nature's Poem cardstock pack. And so that has the petal pink and the tranquil tide and the soft suede in it. And then you can get the matching DSP Nature's Poem Designer Series paper. I'm not going to open it up and share each one because I shared that last week. You guys can go back and watch that video if you want to. So I just cut 5 strips at 1 inch by 3 1/4. And then I just take my banner punch and I just barely place the end in and then just pop. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I just, make that little tail. I'm not very good at freehanding it when I do that, so that's why I like to use my banner punch. And it fits right there in that little slot. And like I said, I'm just gonna make the tiniest little cut in there, and these little banners are gonna go everywhere. So we'll just do that. Now, I did not do this one on the Make and Take That. Whoever wins that for sharing the video. I did not do this because you can do it with your scissors. I just did it this way. I thought it would take less time and be quicker. And like I said, I don't think that I do that very well when I try to freehand it. And hopefully you guys will have the banner punch if you're like me. So that's how I do that, and I knew that was going to make a mess, so let's just kind of scoot those out of our way. Now, the first one I'm going to show you guys my mistake. I always like sharing my mistakes, so that way you guys learn from them. Okay, I'm trying to turn my phone now so I can read comments from this direction. Okay, maybe that'll work. Okay, maybe it won't. I have to keep my phone plugged in because my battery dies constantly. Hold on a second. So I'm hoping I need to go get it looked at. My son keeps yelling at me because I need to go get it. Trying to prop it where I can still see. Okay. So I put these two down, this one down first, and then I just lined them up side by side, and then I had that gap right there. So today, hopefully I won't make that mistake. But if I do, forgive me. You can cut them thinner to make them fit. So the first one I'm going to put down is going to be this one. And I think what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use the Tombow because I like it because it's repositionable. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to put both end pieces on first. And this one I kind of put down towards the bottom because you're going to stagger them just a little bit, okay? And then the next one is going to be, you're just going to flip this piece over and use the dark side. Oh, no, wait a minute. What did I just say? Didn't I say I was going to put this one on the end? Goofy me. I say one thing and start to do another. So I'm just going to put these, and this one's going to be dropped down too. And I'm just going to scooch them in. Each one of them that I'm putting down, I'm just scooching just a little bit. And I think it's such a pretty card that it's not going to matter if we don't get it exact. And then the next one is going to be this, I think it's Blackberry Bliss. Make sure I put the glue on the right side. And so I'm just going to take this one then, and I'm going to leave just a little tiny bit of space, and I'm going to put it up towards the top. And then this one, it's going to be the wood one, and I'm just going to kind of eyeball it right now to see what kind of a job I'm doing by spacing it, if I'm doing good or bad. Okay, not so bad. Okay, and like I said, you guys can cut them smaller if you want, and really measure it out to make them fit more uniform than what I did. But I just didn't want that big gap, so I moved this one and this one in just a bit and didn't put them so close together. This is my favorite paper in that cardstock, you guys. I have a card behind me that I started working on last night, and I hope to do a video on it really soon for you guys. Okay, so we'll have that there, and I'm just going to put that off to the side for right now. I think the next thing I'm going to do is let's go ahead and stamp. Let me get my pad for me here. We'll go ahead and stamp, and I have just a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to use the soft suede. I get confused now on how to open up the pads. Oops, and I just broke that one, I think. It popped completely out. I'll have to fix that. So, let me see. Here's the tree. Let me grab a piece of scrap paper because I do want to stamp off. I don't want this as dark as what it's going to be. So, I'm just going to stamp off and stamp the tree like that. Okay? Try to move those where I won't get ink on anything. And I know this isn't going to close because I just popped the lid off. So let me move it out of the danger zone and move the ugly stamp off paper. So we have that. We'll run that through the Big Shot. And then I'm going to take another, I need this back actually. It's so hard to do these when you're doing them live. I'm inking this one up in soft suede, and I'm just going to stamp that on a piece of Very Vanilla. And then I'm going to open up the Blackberry Bliss. I'll move this out of the way now because I do think I'm done with it for real. And I'm going to ink the bigger leaf in the Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to clean the little one. And if you guys haven't gotten the chamois, it's in the new catalog, and I am in love with this thing. I just wet mine. I put it in one of the old or a new stamp case. Keep it closed. The moisture stays inside. And it is supposed to look dirty like that. It's not going to get clean after you use it. My biggest thing is you have to remember to kind of either dry it, let it air dry, because if you stamp and then ink it up and stamp, you're going to get like the faded look. And if that's not the look you're going for, you're going to be... Linda said, you sound like a normal person. You say one thing. I do. And it's so hard. I told my husband last week, and I know I've told you guys this before, but I get so nervous every time before I get ready to do these. And he goes, why? You've done them for so long now. And it's just the fear of messing up, I think, and people seeing that you mess up. And I know that I'm not perfect by any means, but when you do these, you want to do a good job, and, you don't want to have your viewers be frustrated with you. So I'm going to bring in the Big Shot. I'm going to put this up really quick out of my way. So with the framelits, you get a lot. Let me show you really quick. You get a lot with these framelits, guys. There is a lot. Look at that. If I can get them open. It says there's 12 on the packaging. So look, you get the big tree, more detailed, intricate for the leaves and the trees and those trees, and then that flower. I love this. I can just see so many beautiful cards that everybody is going to be making with this stamp set. And that's why I wanted to make mine first. I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm going to do a card. And then I'll see one very similar to like what I had in mind to do. And I'm like, dang it, they beat me to the punch. So I know this is kind of a falls, but so I'm just going to line. And I hope my Big Shot works for me today because I don't have any washi tape, nor do I even know where my washi tape is currently located. So for this one, I'm just going to run these two together at once, and hopefully when I put my plate on there, I won't hit them. Move that off there. So we'll just run this through, and then I'll run the other leaves through. And for those of you that might be new, the Big Shot is supposed to make that crazy noise it just made. That's just part of the way that it works. And I didn't line those up the best, but you guys will get my idea. This is not, I normally don't use my Big Shot setting in this position. I use it where I crank the wheel away from me. But to get it to fit on view, I have to do it this way. Okay, so we'll just get our leaves off there. And this is the last one. Okay, I think that one's okay. Yeah. As somebody, I can't, it went away. Cheryl said, but this is how we learn. See errors, then we don't make the, yeah. And you know what? Every time when I do one of my online classes, that's usually what happens is I'll share with them and say, well, this is what I did when I was doing the video or designing the card. So don't do this. Okay. And just like last night with the spacing of those, that was a good learning thing for me to share with you guys today. So then I'm just going to take some Tombow and I'm going to put a little bit of glue, maybe right there. And we'll just kind of layer that on there like that. I need to get my stamping pad again. Let's lay these kind of right here. I'm trying to keep everything because I move stuff and then when I need it, I can't find it. So, what was I? Okay. The banner for our greeting. We're going to ink that up in Blackberry Bliss too. And we'll just ink it. And then I stamped it. I'm just going to stamp this one because I want to be kind of precise on my measurements. So I'm going to stamp it right there. Okay, and then I know I want this to be 5 1/4. So I'm just going to measure it at 6 and we'll see what happens. I might have to trim it down a little bit. So I'm just going to put this in here. And again, I always flip mine over so I can see how much of a tail I'm going to leave. I'm going to take just a little bit more of it off because I think that might be a little bit long. And I think that's going to be a little bit long. Let's see. That is not, if I would have went in just a little bit better, but I think what I'm going to do is just trim that excess off right there. And forgive me guys because I do not cut straight, but I will. I should have used my trimmer. I had it right there, but I think that will line up. That's a little bit better, but it's still just a tad bit long for my liking, but I'm okay with it. So then what we can do is put some snail on here to hold our banner down. You could use dimensionals if you want to. And I think I'm just going to take mine all the way to the soft suede edge, and then that way it will make it line up a little bit better. I'm going to grab my paper back. I feel like it helps with that glare a little bit. Okay. Then you can also purchase this Nature's Twine. And what I did last night was I just basically wrapped like 3 times around my finger. I tried to cut this piece where it would be even with the top, but you can maneuver it however you want to do it. Then I'm going to grab some glue dots, and I just put one right about here, and I just started with the I think I might have got just more than what I want, but I just looped that down and stuck it down on the glue dot and found the other end and kind of did the same thing. I'm just going to cut just a little bit of this off because I really have more than what I want. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off and then just kind of let it twirl around where it wants. And then I brought the other piece back up. I'm going to put another glue dot just right there, and that's going to help hold that down. And then if you kind of place your tree, you can kind of know where you're going to cover up the glue dots. And I even had one that was poking through last night, and all I did was I just took my piercing tool here and I just manipulated it to where it was kind of hiding. So you can just move that wherever you want. I'm just showing you the basics of how to do that. And then I'm going to grab some dimensionals. And I always like to lay my things out before I glue them down. Let me see if I can squeeze these over. So we'll just take, make sure you guys can still see, and I'm just going to put one right there, and we'll take this one and put right there. And so as you guys can see, that glue dot right there is showing, but I'm going to show you here in a second what I mean. You can just tuck it right up underneath there and it won't even be visible. So let's just take this one and put it right there. And then I'm going to put a couple on here. I only used 2, one on each one of them. And then I just kind of placed it right there like that. And then we'll just take the backing off the tree. Hey, Christine. And then we'll just put this one right there like that. Now see that? I hope you guys can see that. All I did last night was I just made sure my twine, and see, look, I can even push both of those over and they're both just going to cover that up enough that it's not bothering me. Then I got these in my packet for my display stamper in April. So I just took a few of these. I can't remember the name. It's the enamel and it looks like they're gold. But I just took a few of these and placed them in different spots on my banner. And this is where my contacts is not working out so well for me today. I can't really... Okay, let's just move on and pick up a different one. And I just placed them... Oh, I got one, 2 on my finger. One on my finger. Let's see if we can get it to lay down over here. And I always like to put them even out here on the tail of the banner. I keep picking them up with my finger. Hopefully the glue's still on them. Can kind of do... Oops. Kind of do something like that. And then you could put another one. But I'm just going to leave it like that. They're not being cooperative. My contacts aren't today. So there's one on my paper. Put it back in there and save it for a later day. So what do you guys think? That is the finished product. Do you like it? Is it a yay or is it a nay? Let me know. Okay. That is it, guys. Remember, if you share the video, you'll be entered in a contest for a make and take, and I'll include one of these cards so that way you can see. And then if you comment and share the video, you will be entered in the giveaway for the card packet and the ribbon. And so I'm going to see. Don't forget about my local card class. Everybody says a yay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love it. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for the nice comments. Does anybody have any questions before I go? There's a little bit of a delay, so I'll wait just a few minutes before I sign off. I hope many of you will sign up for this card class. Thanks for the hearts. I love them. Somebody gave me an angry face. I don't know why they're mad. I hope that was an accident. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to order. Oh, Mary, thank you so much. Yes, I wanted to share that with you guys this week too. I am $876 away from hitting the FlexPoint Accelerator. So I would ask each of you on here today, even if you place a $10 order, dimensional, snail, whatever it might be, even if you have a demonstrator, just throw me a little bitty tiny order this one time and help me get that FlexPoint Accelerator. My goal, and I hate when I don't meet my goals, my goal was to hit it in May. So my time is dwindling, but I'm halfway there from what I needed when I first started this. And Mary, I even had like the little, here, let me share this with you guys. So when I started this with you guys, I think 2 Wednesdays ago was when I announced it. I was $1,600 away. And so I've gotten halfway there. So please, you guys, make a purchase in my online store. Every dollar counts towards me hitting that FlexPoint Accelerator. And I'm so close, I hate to not make it. So I'm pleading, purchase something from me in my online store. Like I said, paper pack, dimensional, snail, we all need the basics. And then go back to your other demonstrator. Okay, I'm not here to try to steal anybody's customers. We have a great community of demonstrators. I had a lady that I met just online. I've never met her in person. She called me yesterday. She's helping me with this retreat to try to figure everything out. And she's done them. She's been to them. And like she said, demonstrators have a pool of knowledge when everybody groups together and helps each other out. And I just love it. Mary, I only have until, I wanted to reach it before June, because the sooner I reach it, then my points goes from earning 1 point to 5. So that's going to help me get the trip. My sales are really good that I think with reaching the FlexPoint, because I should have reached it like 2 months ago. I should have reached it before then. But where I took off for my crafts room redo, I was basically done March and April. I didn't do a lot. I didn't do like I normally do. Offer the classes. Okay, Beth says, I'm a hobby demo with an upline demonstrator. I would help you out. I'm new, so I don't think I can. You can purchase from anybody you want to. I'll say that. And like I said, I am not trying to lure anybody away from their current demonstrator. That is not what I'm trying to do at all. But I'm saying if you want to help me reach the FlexPoint Accelerator and just make a very small minimal purchase that's fine. Dimensional, snail, any amount of order is going to help me reach that FlexPoint Accelerator and then go back to your regular demonstrator, because I do not want, I'm not trying to steal anybody's customers at all. But my customers have really spent a lot. They helped me with the BOGO. So Mary, I have till May 31st. And if I don't hit it, I will hit it in June for sure. I know I will. I'm so close. But I really wanted to hit it. Oh, Barbara, thank you. See what I mean, you guys? Demonstrators are the best people. They have the best hearts. She's a demonstrator, and she's going to help me out. And I so appreciate that. You're going to make me cry. That is so sweet of you. I love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I will send you a nice thank you card in the mail for sure. So I got to go, guys. Becky, you guys are the best. Becky Weaver, she's going to make a small purchase. You guys are getting me emotional about this. That is so super sweet for another demonstrator to purchase from another demonstrator. You guys don't have to do that. But thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I'm going to go because you guys are making me emotional today. Thanks for joining, guys.